Hi, I'm Andy, a collection specialist with Credit Sage, and my goal is to help people learn how they can remove innovative recovery from their credit report. And actually, this is in many cases without paying the debt at all. So if that's you or someone you know, I'm confident that you're going to walk away from this video knowing what the next best step is to take. Now, this doesn't mean that you shouldn't take action. For example, if you know or you believe that innovative recovery or any of the accounts on your credit report are the result of identity theft or have a wrong balance after you've already paid, or any major issues that are really affecting your life, you may be owed a settlement. And we work with a network of local attorneys that will work on your behalf at zero cost, win or lose, in addition to getting the accounts permanently deleted. Or, if no issues like that existed, you just want the accounts removed from your credit report, we can help with that too. Just give us a call today. Our number will be in the description below. But what I want to do today is I want to go through the most important questions that we get about this company. And firstly, really important, can you be arrested or get jail time for a debt with innovative recovery? I put this one at the top of the list because, we get a lot of callers that are terrified that this could happen. And makes sense. I feel for them because few people are taught how credit and debt work in school. I didn't know the answer to this question until I got into the business. And fortunately, the answer is, unless the debt is related to specifically unpaid child support or unpaid taxes, you cannot be arrested or get jail time. So no need to worry about that whatsoever. On that note, the amount of the debt doesn't matter either. You could refuse to pay $1,000 or $1 million, whatever. It doesn't matter. You cannot be arrested for the amount of the debt. So now, who is Innovative Recovery and why are they on your credit report? So they are what's referred to as a debt collector or credit collection agency. And what they do is they buy debts, unpaid accounts like credit cards, for example, often for very cheap, and then they try to collect the full amount. Okay, I'll give you an example. Let's say that you, whatever reason, have an unpaid card with Capital One, and it's $1,000. Innovative Recovery could, in theory, come along and buy that debt for just $100. But they don't try to collect that amount. They try to collect the full $1,000 from you, giving them a 10x return on their investment. So these companies can make a lot of money, and damaging your credit score by reporting the debt to your credit report is a primary strategy that they have to get you to pay. However, what a lot of people don't know is that, even if you pay a debt on your credit report, that does not remove the account that's attached to it. That account will sit there for 7 years, damaging your score, paid or not. So a lot of time, paying isn't in your best interest, and it could be just a waste of your money. Now, in rare cases, paying debts can even hurt your score further. But in addition to credit reporting, they may send scary letters. They may call a lot, probably will call a lot, even calling your family member and colleagues. But I want to say, if a collector has ever threatened you or harassed you during non-business hours, you may be owed a lawsuit. So again, that's another case you want to give us a call so we can connect you with a local specialist that will take action quickly. Let's see. Should you negotiate a settlement with Innovative Recovery? Settling your debt with Innovative Recovery, I want to say, depends on your goal. Okay. Typically, if you're wanting to improve your credit score, paying isn't the best option. And the reason is because, and I already kind of mentioned this, even if you pay the collection, it'll remain on your credit report for 7 years. damaging your score that whole time. Instead, we always recommend working with an expert like us to review these accounts for you. And if certain issues exist, the accounts may be removed. And this is a win-win. You won't have to waste money paying a debt that won't help your score. And that negative account gets removed from your report. So it's perfect. So how do you remove innovative recovery from your credit report? The natural follow-up question. The Fair Credit Reporting Act gives every person the power to challenge information on their report. I will say the knowledge required to do this is, it's a bit more involved than it might seem. That's not to say that you shouldn't learn how to do it, but be prepared that you may spend weeks, maybe months learning how to do it properly. However, if you hire a professional to handle it for you, you can ensure that it'll be done properly the first time, and really just kind of save that time that you'd be putting into learning it. We're happy to take care of it. We've dealt with innovative recovery accounts many times, and they regularly have issues. And we've helped numerous clients deal with them. And we'd be happy to take care of it for you as well if you prefer. How can you get Innovative Recovery to stop calling you? As I mentioned before, Innovative Recovery will be calling you as an attempt to collect the debt they've purchased. Which means the only reason they'll stop calling you is if you settle your debt with them, or you work with a company like ours to potentially have them removed from your report altogether. Will Innovative Recovery try suing or garnishing my wages? Innovative Recovery suing is unlikely. It can happen. It does happen, but it's pretty rare, and mainly because there's just a lot of laws around, how long they can sue for, what they could do if they win. It's a long process. However, again, if we're able to find certain issues with the account, they won't be able to collect at all, which is another benefit to using an expert. What are my rights when dealing with Innovative Recovery? So, really important. You have the right to dispute any of your debt that Innovative Recovery has purchased. Innovative Recovery is governed by the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, or FDCPA, and as I mentioned before, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, or FCRA. Now, these acts can seem complicated, but really they provide a great deal of power to the consumer if you know how to use them properly. Now, if you don't have time to research these acts, that's not a problem. Give us a call today to discuss your options. Again, you'll find our number in the description below, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.